Let's say that you know you have a leak in your transmission or your motor. How do you go about finding it? Usually you don't find a leak like this on the first run at it. First I look and see, where are the drips? Now, of course, the drips don't mean that's where the leak is. Now, the next thing I do is I take a look up and see how high does the drip go. Now, I also smell and feel the oil, and I take a look at it and I say, is this motor oil? Is it transmission fluid? Well, in this case, it's definitely transmission fluid. It's red and smells like transmission fluid. Now, I take a look at any probable causes. Well, it kind of looks like this fill hole up here has some fluid on it. Of course, with this drive shaft right next to it, it could have sprayed it on here too. But this first visual inspection can be pretty useful. Now, before I wipe anything down, I want to take a look at everything. Now, this seal looks nice and flexible. Doesn't look like there's any cracks in it, but there's a lot of transmission fluid around this area. Okay, the next step is to go ahead and start getting everything all cleaned up. Now, when I get everything all cleaned up and I drive this car, to see it drip, I'm gonna take something like diesel fuel or kerosene and scrub it all down. The cleaner, the better. That's why the cleaner your engine is, the faster you can spot these leaks. Plus, it's also nice to have a clean engine. A clean machine runs better. I don't know if it actually does, but it's nice to have a clean engine. Usually a clean engine says that you care. Now with this kerosene, you scrub it on, you wipe it off. It may take a couple cycles, but you'll get it. Once you get it clean, the dirt really shows up. A spray bottle with kerosene is really handy. Talk about pennies on a dollar compared to engine cleaner. Now when we start it up and we drive it, now we start to look for drips and leaks. Now all that confusion is now taken care of. All the places I thought it might be leaking, it isn't. There's fluid all around here. There's no fluid back here. I thought it was coming from here, but it's not. There's actually an internal leak that's on the sliding yoke. Fluid's coming right out of the weep hole right here. In fact, it looks like somebody tried to glue the weep hole closed. So there's an internal seal here, and it's coming out the weep hole. Now we know where the oil's coming from. Finding the leak is more than half the problem. Now we can think about how we can fix it. So next time you got a drip dripping from your car, now you got a plan on how to find that leak. Now you can get UV dye to pour into your oil, but I find the good old-fashioned way of cleaning it gives you a clean engine and you find the leak. And if you can't find that leak right away, at least you got a clean engine. Now when you start working on the engine, it's clean. And I can't think of a time when this didn't work. Well, I appreciate your time and thanks for watching.